guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fast Kiuujin Cosplay, and today we are back as you guys with Fate Zero, first episode of season 2 or part 2, who knows?
Yeah, basically. So last episode we got a heart-to-heart between Ryder and his master. That got me scared because usually when that happens it leads to death and I don't want that.
Yay!
But I gotta accept that people I like in this show are gonna start dying because it has to happen.
Yeah, we need one winner.
Yeah. But yeah, they basically talked about, you know, how, I think his name is Weaver. I'm not sure, but I think it is.
The kid.
Anyway, how he, you know, he says he's not satisfied with his servant, and he thinks that Ryder is not satisfied with his master. That all comes down to insecurities and how he views himself versus how he views Ryder. And Ryder's philosophy about this is basically that we're all dots in the face of the great, you know, basically the biggest goal you can ever find. Like, we're fighting the world, so what does it matter if we're tall, small, little, you know, big, old or young, you know? It doesn't matter. Weaver found that, you know, as a way to be saying like, oh, so basically you don't care about me and my goals. I'm like, dude, you need to stop. But Ryder is encouraging him and he's trying to teach him, you know, eventually you'll find yourself and you'll find your true goal, because he and I both think that Weaver's goal is influenced by what he thinks he should be doing and not what he truly wants to be doing.
Yeah.
But he'll find that as he grows up and as he does his other fights and stuff. So it's fine. That got interrupted by Caster doing some weird shit.
Yeah, he's
So-
among Godzilla basically.
Sort of. And Ryder went there, Saber is there, and Lancer went there. And all three of them are teaming up for this fight, fighting Caster, getting rid of him for good this time.
They took him down, or maybe both of them down, because Ryunosuke just as bad.
Yeah, he needs to be taken care of as well. So this is where we are. Let's jump in this episode and see the fight. Hopefully we can kill Caster.
Please.
We need this to happen. Anyway, yeah, let's jump into this. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions. Let's go.
Okay.
You don't want to get involved. Again, you do not want to get involved. Yeah. She's so cool. Yeah. You have to kind of do a one-hit thing, like get rid of Caster. Don't care about the other heads.
We gotta need Gilgamesh, maybe. Get rid of him.
But then,
And you get rid of Caster too.
no, not necessarily. He's not the source of the mana for Caster. Caster's, and that's the new
true.
opening. The music is.
I love it.
The music sounds good already. Just saying. But yeah, like Caster's source of mana is this book. So if you get rid of Ryunosuke, doesn't mean you get rid of Caster. Worse, I think Caster would just be assigned to Kirei. So.
監視係の報告によれば、ミオン川一帯は濃い霧に包まれているものの、すでに多くの野獣馬たちが集まり始めているようです。
So much for hiding the existence of magic. Troubles.
して時臣君は、我が主は直ちにアーチャーと共に
Everyone is gonna show up.
You need to.
キレイよ、隠蔽工作は私の方で手を打つ。お前も至急時臣君の女性に向かうのだ。
A slip of the sword.
いかに雑種とはいえ、少しばかりは名を馳せた猛者どもであろう。それが揃いも揃ってあのような
Well, why don't you help?
Huh?
You know, show us how it's done.
嘆かしいにも程がある。
おい、あの巨獣は御身の庭を荒らす害獣でございます。どうか手ずからの中陸を。
そんなものは庭師の仕事だ。
I think that's his way of saying he can do it, but he doesn't want to, you know, other people to know.
俺の方。
しかしご覧の通り、他の者どもでは手に余るありさまです。 真の英雄たる真意を知らしめる好機です。どうかご英断を。
Why not, man? Fine. I'll do it myself. Yep, that was easy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He is pretty powerful.
He kicks ass, yeah. He did that. There you go, I contributed.
Now do your job.
But it forms back.
Yeah, you need to use at least 2 fingers of the whole hand for that.
引き上げるぞ時臣。もはやあの汚物は見るに耐えぬ。
そんな。
Maybe use one of your commands?
お待ちを。
時臣、お前への義理立てと思って。
I do
You
feel
got
like
a
he's...
million infinite swords at your
あの
arsenal.
ものに触れて汚れた以上は、もう二度と回収する気にもならない。
I do feel like he really doesn't want to do this because he doesn't want people to think he can't do shit.
英雄は恩にしかあらせられませぬ。
This is stupid, man.
奴の総体を一撃のもとに消し飛ばすしかない。
Yeah, you're archer. Fucking aim.
英雄、恩義の乖離権を置いて他にし出物だ。わきまえよ時臣。王に対してその妄言、憤敬にも値するぞ。
He's really the worst servant you can ever bring. He's not a servant. He's gonna use a command spell?
間違いなく英雄王との関係は
Yeah, it's already gone to shit, man.
Which is better, that or the world?
失ったレイジを取り戻すために理性神父と図ったキャスター討伐のはず
They,
だ。
they do have to take him down. It's true. It's true. They said if you kill Caster, you get the command spells.
Yeah.
くそ。なんだあれは。
Everything's going to shit.
Either you leave or you force him to fight, man. You'll be killed. That's one of the first rules in a plane, man. You don't drive in a place where you can't see shit. Eject! Eject! Kobayashi gone. Over.
Mr. Stark, I don't think so good.
I quit. Bye. Don't get too close. Fucking Berserker showed up as well. Okay. Hitching a ride, you know.
Is he gonna use the plane as his phantom,
Noble Phantasm.
noble phantasm, yeah? Because everything that he touches becomes it.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
But what's gonna happen with the guy that's inside the plane?
He's dead.
おお、またしてもあの狂犬か。面白い。
He does look sick still.
私はマスターの相手を。
よかろう。遊んでやるがいい。
Oh my god, we're getting a one-on-one? Everyone showed up. I thought it was gonna be all just the 3, but let's go. Kiritsugu's close by too. Like, everyone is here.
You need to take care of that thing.
That means that Caster dies.
チーフスが相応の犬の分際で王の舞う天に昇るとは生きられない雑種が
You're not even... He is targeting Gilgamesh because he wants to, you know, get back to Tosaka.
Yeah.
Your efforts would be so much better if they were focused on Caster. But Gilgamesh has a little grudge when it comes to Berserker. It's his phantasm, he controls it.
I know.
He doesn't move.
面白いこういう思考のざれ合いは久しぶりだ
変わり果てたな。的をカリア。
Whose fault is that?
遠坂時臣、質問は一つだ。なぜ貴様は桜を造剣の手に委ねた？それは今君がこの場で気にかけるべき事なのか。答えろ。
They don't have the same values at all.
マナ娘の未来に幸あれと願ったまでのこと。
Is this a bright future?
Someone in the comments said that if the firstborn gets all the inheritance when it comes to magic, and the other one doesn't even know about magic. So by sending her away, she gets to have that legacy. It's still shit.
Yes, it is.
凛も桜も共に等しく希代の素養を備えて生まれてしまったのだ。娘たちは二人が二人とも魔導の家紋による加護を必要としていた。いずれか一人の未来のためにもう一人が秘め持つ可能性を摘み取ってしまうなど。
I hear him.
親としてそんな悲劇を望む者が
I
い
hear
る
him.
のか。
But do you know what she's going through? It's sick. Some people keep telling me that this is how a mage works.
だからこそ魔党の申し出は典型に等しかった。聖杯の存在を知る一族であればそれだけ根源に至る可能性も高くなる。魔術師とは生まれついてより力あるもの。その運命を覚悟するより以前からその責任は血の中にある。それが魔術師の子として生まれるということだ。
But don't you think that your way of doing stuff needs to
私が果たせ
change?
なくてもリンがそしてリンですら至らなかったなら桜が
Like, I hear him, but it's still
争いという
twisted.
か姉と妹で仮にそんな局面に至るとしたら我が末裔たちは幸せだ。何？栄光は勝てばその手。
It's kind of like hearing Ryder and Saber talk again, you know? They both have good points, but different values.
語り聞かせるだけ無駄な話だ。
I definitely don't agree with this explanation.
I understand it. I don't agree with it.
裏切り者にはな。ほざけ！ 俺は貴様らを許さない。薄汚い魔術師どもめ。
The way they think is different, but it's a harsh reality.
君が家督を拒んだことで魔党の魔術は桜の手に渡った。むしろ感謝するべき筋合いとはいえそれでも私は君という男が許せない。血の責任から逃げた軟弱さ。その
Not for you to, blame him or anything.
魔党カリアは魔導の恥だ。再び相まみえた以上もはや宙を下すしかあるまい。虫どもよ、奴を食らえ。
Ah, boy.
最高だ。
So many people could die. I don't know.
もう退屈なんてさようならだ。手間暇かけて人殺しなんてすることもねえ。放っておいてもガンガン死ぬ。
Can we arrest him?
ちぎられて砕かれて食われて。
Your monster is gonna kill you if he finds you, by the way. I don't think it can, you know.
毎日世界中そこや中で。
The others are like, what? Who did it? Who did it? Oh! What happened?
すっげえ綺麗。
He got shot! He got shot! Kiritsugu!
東大元暮らしとはよく言ったもんだぜ。誰でもね。
For all his talks of he doesn't want to, you know, focus on this.
探し求めてたものが隠れてやがったんだ。
You should have, you know, do this to yourself instead of to kids. Thank you. Yeah, but does that mean that Caster becomes Kirei's?
Ryunosuke, 我がマスターよ。
He died with a smile on his face.
At
least that happy.
I am not sad at all, so.
サーバントたちが怪物に引きつけられている隙に次のターゲットを処理しますか。待てまいや。あれはただの化け物じゃない。新たな魔力源を得たキャスターは限界し続ける。そうなれば被害はますます拡大し、
聖杯戦争そのものが破綻する恐れが出てくる。
そういうことだ。奴を一気に消滅させるしか手はない。
Yeah, get clap
それ
one
に
shot.
ただ一撃のもとに全身を一片の肉片も残さず
I don't know if we can do it with a gun.
対人フォークでも対軍フォークでもない対上フォークが必要だ。セイバーには
We need Saber.
But we need to be at our full force, right? Our full strength.
I mean, be the master.
使えないよね。
Oh, we need to kill Lancer then.
ここは一つ
Oh no.
奴らの騎士道精神とやらを見せてもらおうじゃないか。
Wait. Oh, no, we're not gonna see. Okay, wait. Really fast, we'll talk about that ending with Kiritsugu. At first, I was like, oh, he's gonna target Lancer. Then he said, we'll have them show, you know, the chivalry they keep talking about.
Chivalry, yeah.
Yeah. That makes me wonder what he wants to do, because my first thought was like, he's gonna just get rid of Lancer. He could just be like, dude, we can defeat that thing if it's not for you giving back Lancer's arm. So what are you gonna do? Kill yourself? You know,
Yeah.
abandon the war?
Yeah.
I don't know. But we will see next episode. It's gonna be really fucking interesting. I think it's poetic that Kiritsugu was the one to take down Ryunosuke, because everything, you know, the fight he keeps having with Saber is that he did not want to focus on Caster. He wanted to focus on Lancer because strategy, and I think someone in the comments really summarized it best, you know, by saying Kiritsugu fights and is willing to make the sacrifices necessary to get that big goal where everything is amazing and everything works and everyone is happy. But he doesn't realize that that's not how you do things. Like, the first step to get to your goal is to save the little people, you know, save the people that need you right now. Sacrificing them to get to your big goal will not help you, because in the end, you'll always feel guilt. And Saber is like, we need to save everyone in order to achieve peace.
I love also one of the comments that say that even if he wanted to face Caster sooner than that, she was wounded by Lancer. She needed to be at her full strength.
Yeah, that's
to
also a very
do
good
it.
reason, but it's like the way they want to achieve their goal is different, because he was okay sacrificing kids and letting them do their shit, while Saber was like, we can't let those kids die. But he's like, we're fighting a bigger battle. But I'm like, dude, you want to make the world a better place, you start here.
Start with the people, yeah.
So despite their fights, it's interesting that he still ended up being the one killing Ryunosuke.
Well, I don't think that he had much choice right now.
Well, he could have aimed for Lancer. He's not looking at him, like he's not noticing anything. So he could have aimed for, well, Lancer's master's not around. So
No, she's not around, yeah.
we'll see.
And I don't know if...
He was meant though to go to Kenneth. Like, that's what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm going to Kenneth. So he's not anywhere near where Kenneth was, and where Soraui is.
Kenneth's wife.
So yeah, Kenneth's wife. So he still showed up to take care of this. So I thought it was interesting, but I loved it. Like I said, like Kiritsugu is my favorite when it comes to character, character's personality, and I still want to learn more about where he comes from and what he's been going, through. But so far, I like him, and I hate, he's not perfect, but that makes him even better as a character. So I love whenever he shows up and does some shit.
Yeah. You know what? I found really ironic that Ryunosuke did not even think for a second that he had blood in him.
He was looking for it. It's not so much the pain as they talk about it like it's art.
Yeah.
Let's paint this picture of beauty with blood, like the color, the texture, the guts, the blood, the gore inside a body. They just like to see it. He likes to see it. It's kind of like, he was talking last episode about how God made the world beautiful and he's just enjoying it to its fullest. Well, in a very gory way, you can say that God created men and stuff like that, and he's seeing it as a gift that he gets to enjoy and see fully without realizing that he is also human, so he's got that body as well. Like, he's twisted, and I do not feel bad.
Living piece of art.
Yeah, I do not feel bad at all for him
Me
dying.
neither.
But, I mean, he died with a smile, so
That's enough for me.
that's enough.
That's enough for me.
And Castor being like, I am gonna, give you the best cool ever. I'm like, okay, you do your thing. I wonder if it's, it's already happened. Like, his mana comes from his book. And as a servant, he's there. Like, he's still gonna fight for that war. And you got Kirei, who doesn't have a servant anymore. So I wonder if that happened already. Like, he already got the command spells for Assassin still in his hand. I wonder if it's going to apply to Castor now.
I don't know.
Or if it's not, well, maybe we'll see it later. I don't know. But that would be interesting because it's a partnership that I don't want. And I don't think it's not going to stay. Like, I'm not even sure we will have time to see it happen because Castor's dying for sure.
Yes, thank you.
Castor's gonna die, and we'll need Saber to do it. But yeah, in order to have Saber do it, we need to take care of Lancer first. So I don't know.
I don't know how everything's gonna end up with them.
Their goal, I don't know. Like I said, Kiritsugu seems to be saying, we'll make them realize that we need Saber at 100%, and we'll see what happens. Like, if they are so bent on following the code of honor of a knight and stuff, what is Lancer gonna do if he finds out that... It's not like he can get rid of... he can kill himself and be done with the quest for the Grail, but then Kenny... And if it's not himself that does it, like, I would not put it above Kiritsugu to try and get rid of Lancer in order to defeat the monster later. That was the goal to begin with. Get rid of Lancer. We'll see. Okay.
I want to talk about Tosaka and Kiriya.
Yes. Kariya?
Kariya, yeah. The uncle and the father.
Yeah.
I understand that you guys told us in the comment that a mage's life is way different than a normal human being life.
That's a fact.
We understand that.
That's a fact.
Doesn't mean that it's not wrong.
Exactly. Like, we understand both their sides. It's kind of like hearing, like I said, Ryder and Saber talk about what it means to be a king. Their realities are very different. Where Kariya saw that the life of a mage is terrible and he would get rid of those mentalities, those rules, what makes it normal for them, everything that they do, he hates. That's why he left to begin with.
But with Tosaka, he
embraced it.
He embraced it, but it's the fact that since only the firstborn is gonna rid of the family's heritage, his second child, Sakura, would have been.
She technically would have nothing, but then she was gifted with a potential that he could not just ignore.
She has so much potential that he decided to put her in a life of misery so that she could achieve something.
Some people say that he probably, some people say that his family and the Mato family are very close, and so, I mean, that was logical, and he probably doesn't know about the training, but then I don't think, he's not surprised by the state of Kariya, although he did, criticize it. So does he know what his daughter has to go through when she's training for that family?
Well, if he knows that he's a piece of shit, then
or he doesn't care because values are different.
Yeah.
Like what they value is the power, the knowledge, the capacity to become stronger, and he gave her that. So according to Mage's rules, he's the best father ever. I just don't agree, but that's again that, like I said, it's different mentality, but it doesn't mean it's not wrong. Like, some people followed religion and sacrificed innocent for that religion, thinking it was okay. That doesn't make it okay. It's just that the way you think makes it okay.
Like Castor and his master sacrificed kids' life for the purpose of doing art for God's will. This is not okay.
But mentally speaking, they think it's fine.
Yeah.
So I understand it. I just don't agree with it. And hearing him, he believes it so much. Like, he truly thinks that what he did for his daughter was perfect. And if it wasn't for the type of training that's happening there, it wouldn't be that bad. But we still ended up, because of those rules, because of this reality, we still ended up separating sisters. Mm-hmm. And it's the idea. And even if she stayed around, if she had no potential, we would still be casting her out, sort of.
Yeah.
It's about this destroying a family, sending a daughter away because you are supposed to focus on the eldest. It's messed up. And yeah, like, if you think about that, Rin is gonna grow up, and eventually she's gonna have to, you know, follow along with the traditions and the fights.
To fight her sisters and probably kill it, end up killing her.
Exactly. He's fine with that because that's how things have always been. In my opinion, he's a traditionalist, and at some point you gotta start questioning your traditions, which is what Kariya did, and he's being cast out and blamed and insulted by the community. Dude, you're changing stuff on my computer. By the community because he turned his back on it. I don't blame him. It's messed up. So now you got basically it's a liberal versus a conservative. They're going at each other's throats for their values. I personally want Kariya to survive this and win against Tokiomi, personally. I know that Kirei was right there willing to take him down too. Like, he was willing to intervene. So, I mean, he retracted his claws, so it looks like he's gonna let that fight happen, and we'll see. But I'm happy for Kariya that he gets to face Tokiomi like he wants. And while he does that, Berserker is chasing around Gilgamesh, who doesn't give a shit. He doesn't want to kill Caster. I made a joke about how
Gilgamesh?
About how Archer didn't want to fight Gilgamesh because How
Archer.
Gilgamesh didn't want to fight Caster because he said a few things. He saw he was regenerating. He's like, too much trouble. I kind of don't want to show that. Like, I think he would struggle a little bit, but then would he? Like, he's really powerful.
He is powerful, but it's true that maybe his type of power is not what it needed to defeat him.
But I joked about him not going because he didn't want to, appear weak.
Failed. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is a bit different. Like, it's not so much that he doesn't want to fight. I think it's just there's already so many people down there fighting. There's no point in helping out and doing the deed. He'd rather look at them do things. He doesn't want to mingle. But when it comes to Berserker attacked him directly, so he's gonna defend himself.
He's not defending himself. He's just flying away, laughing his ass off.
But he's defending himself still, because otherwise he would just take it. So in this case, they have a thing. Also, they fought before, and he's not disgusted with Berserker, but it's like Berserker laughed at his abilities before because he took them and he sent them back to him.
Yeah.
So it's personal.
I'm really wondering though, what happened to that pilot inside the plane?
I don't think he's there anymore. He's turned into a thing, or he's possessed by the phantasm. I don't know. I don't have much hopes. In any case, I'm very excited. Like, I love that we're taking more than 2 episodes to do this because there are so many people. I did not expect everyone to show up, but then Caster is an issue and we need to take care of it. So yeah, we got many fronts and many fights to worry about.
As I was saying, because I know that in Fate Stay Night, it's technically a few years.
Yeah, but you should not tell me that though.
No, it's a few years later than that. That's it. So something happened because they said that the Holy Grail War happens at every 60 years.
Yeah, that's too soon.
So do you think that maybe this situation is what provoked the earliest Holy Grail War?
How would that change things?
Maybe
it's a fight. That's what they're meant to do.
I know that Irish Vale did say that maybe they're gonna have to abandon the Holy Grail War.
Why?
Because of that monster. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the fact that magic is about to is being exposed right now, and if that monster, like, what she meant probably was if that monster turns into a sentient being that doesn't rely on Caster's mana and can go out and, like Godzilla literally, you would have to take care of it. Otherwise, a lot of innocents are gonna die, and it's not about the war anymore. But like, if they take care of it, after that, the war just starts back up. And I don't think the Grail cares. It's a thing. Like, it's
the Grail is a cup.
Yeah, that's
I don't think it has thoughts and emotions.
So the Grail wouldn't give a shit if people started dying because and people knowing about magic. Like, it's not what it's about. So I don't know. We will see it. We'll probably see it this season because otherwise we'll end up in Fate Stay Night without a clue. But yeah, we will see.
All right.
Anyway, good first episode for this season. Very excited to see Caster die. We got rid of Ryunosuke. That's one step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was happy that it was Kiritsugu's. So now I'm ready to see what his plan is going to be when it comes to Lancer. Who's going to win the fight with Tokiomi and Kariya. And what is Kirei going to do? Basically. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Yep, and if you don't want to, the next one will be out on YouTube next week, guys. So stay tuned and we're going to see you then.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, guys.